shocking news that came after Indianapolis. Devin Witson has been suspended for a spoiler he posted after the race he won in. That would have locked him into the Final Four at Zen Joltis. But TA2 spoiler rule, because he spoiled the race at Indy, that means he will not compete today's race at Texas, and also he loses his chase spot, and in turn loses his Final Four spot. And what a shame that he was the third driver to spoil and get suspended for it this season alone. And I just want to make it very clear, no spoilers. If you give away the winner or you say first, like you mean you've won the race, you will be suspended, and severe consequences will take place. Losing a chase spot, losing your championship spot, all that stuff. And Devin Witson just did not learn his lesson. He did not get the spoiler rule down pat, and so he loses his championship spot, unfortunately, after spoiling Indianapolis. And so he will not be racing at Texas today, but Skylar Dixon will be taking his place in the number 46 machine. It's the only Bullring Cup 15 car I have not used in a race. And so Skylar Dixon will be in a one-race deal at Texas to replace Devin Witson, who will be suspended for the race for spoiling. And of course, Witson will lose his Final Four spot and his chase spot as well. So that means he is eliminated regardless where he finishes in the next two races. And that means only 7 drivers are left in the chase for the 2 races at Texas and the Super Snack 500. 3 more drivers will be going home. And one more thing, because of the spoiler rule, because of Devin Witson's spoiler, and since Alex Ragau finished in second, and he's another chaser. Ragau came in second in Indianapolis, but Devin Witson actually spoiled the race, so he lost his championship spot. And that means because of the second place finish he had at Indianapolis, Alex Ragau will be given the Final Four spot regardless of where he finishes in the next 2 races. So Alex Ragau, and not Devin Witson, is going to be in the Final Four at Zen Joltis, no matter the results of what happens at Texas and at the Super Snack 500. So what a shocking development here in the twist. A huge shocker, a huge spoiler shocker, so to say, after Indianapolis. And now that we got all that out of the way, let's take you on to Texas Motor Speedway for the running of the I Say 500, the very last Texas Motor Speedway race from the Pullman Cup Series. Here we go. Now that we got that out of the way, it's time to go green here at Texas Motor Speedway for the final time for the running of the I Say 500. Nathan Hudson starts on the pole. Obviously, I took the name from a Fox Sports segment they did about making up other race names with cartoon characters after the Kansas Speedway named their race the SpongeBob SquarePants 400. You saw earlier David Johansen nearly got turned down the apron, but he saved it. Sam Rogers tried to take the lead under the caution flag, but he got a really bad line off the bottom, and he's going to lose that lead to Nathan Hudson. The first caution came out for Dion Scott. He got turned by 14 of George Rourke, who was also in the Bass Pro Shop colors. And it's pretty weird, but Dion Scott, and then after the caution, moments later, John Gilbert got spun out, and you see Chloe Baker, Dylan Young, a couple others wrecked. Dylan Thoreau makes up a pileup, and a big wreck after the caution flag. And here you see the 51 trying to take the lead away from the 44 Sam Rogers, and Brandon Nichols moves up to second place, trying to close in on Nathan Hudson. Here comes Angel Navarro. Navarro gets a run down the bottom, and he's going to take third place from Sam Rogers. Rogers dropping back. He had a really bad line on trying to pass on lap 2. And our second caution came out a big wreck. Johnny Garner upside down, and George Works in it, Benjamin Miles in it, the 5 is in it, Mitchell Riggs is in it, the 42 is in it. Everybody is, just about everybody in the back near the start finish line was involved in the wreck. A big wreck to bring out caution number 2. Jordan Davis moves up to second on the restart, one of the remaining chasers trying to battle for a spot in the Final Four. at Zen Joltis. And now here he comes for the lead. He's trying to pass Nathan Hudson, who had not lost the lead the entire first half of the race, thanks to 2 cautions that came out here today. But Jordan Davis is going to clear Hudson and take the lead for himself. He's looking to lock into the Final 4 and looking to become a 2-time champion, something that the Palmont Cup Series has not seen ever in their history. But Jordan Davis looking to become the first. But Nathan Hudson moments later is going to retake the lead. However, Avi Sachs comes out of nowhere, tries to battle for the 24, tries to take the lead. Here he comes down turn 3. Avi Sachs takes the lead. Sachs comes out of nowhere. He just came out of nowhere, but got a great run off the final 2 turns. Is able to make a run for the lead. He's got it. He clears the 24. And a battle for second. Jacob Lawler is going to move up to second. Hudson is dropping back. And Hudson, he was leading in the first. He was dominating the first half of the race, and now all of a sudden he's losing positions 1 by 1. And now Anthony Lopez is going to pass Hudson, and maybe even Sam Rogers, and that's going to drop Hudson down to 5th place. And he's having a tough time now trying to keep his position, as Hudson's having trouble getting on the bottom. And now Jordan Davis is going to pass Hudson again, not for the lead, but for 5th place. And now Joseph Shrigley might try to pass Hudson. Oh no, Hudson gets down loose, he hits the wall! Shrigley almost turned Hudson, and he had damaged Nathan Hudson, a tough break. He was dominating the first half of the race, and then he had contact with Joseph Shrigley. It caused him to have damage, and our 3rd caution just came out as soon as he hit the wall. But it wasn't for him, it was for a wreck between Anthony Marchesi and Dylan Young coming off turn 2. And a tough break for Nathan Hudson. He was dominating the first half of the race, but he got wrecked out. And now it's a completely different race from here on out. Pit stops were underway they made their all drivers made their 2 pit stops under caution. And now Jacob Lawler is now taking the lead after the 2nd set of stops just before the green flag. Sam Rogers is going to try to move back up to the front. He's now up to 2nd place again. But Ryan Casey, Jacob Lawler's teammate, is looking to get 2nd away from Sam Rogers, but Rogers has the better line. Here comes Joseph Shrigley, the guy who nearly turned Hudson earlier today. He's now up to 3rd place. He makes the pass on Casey, and now is closing in on the top 2. And now Casey's dropping back. Casey is dropping out of the top 5. And now here comes Shrigley trying to get 2nd place from Jacob Lawler. This is something that Lawler wants to see. He's hoping to pull away thanks to the drivers battling side by side for 2nd place behind him. But Shrigley clears the 44, and now he's in 2nd place. And wow, 3 other cars were able to pass through Rogers. Avi Sachs looks to go for 2nd with just a few laps to go. Sachs goes on the bottom as he's trying to get 2nd, and now he has his eyes set on Jacob Lawler trying to take the lead away from the number 4. And Anthony Lopez is going to move up to 3rd place, maybe even up to 2nd place. Here he comes, Lopez on the bottom, looking to take 2nd place. Isaiah Bernesh is moving up as well. And Anthony Lopez takes 2nd away. Lopez now closing in on the 4. Look at Isaiah Bernesh go on the bottom. He's got a good run. Oh, he comes out of nowhere to get a good run off. And now they're making it 3-wide for the lead. A 3-wide battle for the lead. Bernesh has the better line so far. Lopez still trying to hang on. Here comes Justin Roberts. Where did he come from? My goodness, a lot of drivers came out of nowhere to take the lead away from Jacob Lawler. And all of a sudden, he's dropped out of the top 5 in just a half a lap. And now Roberts has the lead. I think there are only 3 laps to go. Justin Roberts has the lead away. Lawler is right now out of view. I think he has to come down pit road. He's out of gas. Lawler's out of gas. He couldn't make it to the end. And Lawler ran out of fuel. He's out of contention for the win. A tough break for Lawler. Just didn't have the right fuel strategy at the end. And Lawler's going to lose this race. And now it's going to come down to the final 2 drivers, Justin Roberts and Joseph Shrigley. Shrigley's moved up to 2nd place. Roberts up to the lead. The white flag will be out here at Texas with 1 lap to go. Robert sees it, but here comes Shrigley. While he saw the white flag, got a little distracted there, and Shrigley finds an opening, and he'll take the lead off turn 1. Shrigley trying to make his move. He nearly turned Nathan Hudson, nearly got himself to a wreck, but made a great save. And now just 2 turns away from making a comeback. And it looks like Justin Roberts is not going to have enough time. Coming off the final corner, Joseph Shrigley is going to become a 3-time winner in Season 15 at the I Say 500 at the Texas Motor Speedway. The very last race here at this track, Joseph Shrigley wins it on a last lap pass against Justin Roberts for the win to get his 3rd win of the season here in Season 15. Only the 3rd driver with 3 wins this season. If he was still in the chase, he'd be a Final Four competitor. Speaking of which, the highest chaser was Seth Cole, who finished in 12th place. No chaser finished in the top 10. Pretty shocking, seeing how we only have a few races before the championship, and the chase race is going to be pretty tight heading into the Super Snack 500. So we'll see you guys there. The Super Snack 500 will determine the next 3 drivers that'll compete along with Alex Ragau for the championship at Zen Joltis. We hope you'll join us there in New Jersey. See you then.